whatever.
Tastes like shisha.
Let's start.
Like drinking nice.
I'll do it, okay,
shisha.
because I can go in till the logo's on. Okay, so.
Oh, sorry. I will see if I can. No, this will be uncomfortable because I don't have anything. I love sitting cross-legged, but now I have a dress.
I think all you need to do is press.
Nice.
Hold on a second.
Why did I not have my orange socks? That's
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Facebook and YouTube and everybody on the internet. We are here with the guys and gals, or the gals and guys of FlixBus. Yes, introduce yourselves.
Hi, so good to be here. My name is Sabrina, and I work as a localization manager at FlixBus for the Swedish market. So, yeah.
And my name is Claudio. I've been working for FlixBus for 10 months, and I'm also a localization manager.
Okay. And which area?
For me, Spain.
Spain.
Spain and the US.
Cool. Nice. What does a localization manager do?
So, as a joke, we usually say we localize buses on maps. No, we don't. Actually, localization means, I mean, I can start and then maybe you can fill in. And that you localize language content, for example, marketing material, or it can be campaigns or whatever, and you localize it to the market, to the relevant market, because in some cases when things have just been translated from, it's a German text and it has only been translated into, let's say, Swedish, but it doesn't fit the market, it doesn't fit the local needs, the local people, and that's where we come in. So we make sure it's adapted and nice for the market.
So you're basically translating the app and the web page and all the stuff that goes on to the banners and everything like that, and
Yeah.
make
Say we're trans-creating
trans.
the content.
Yeah,
So we're coming up with some creative way to address our relevant markets.
I understand. There's a word in Hungarian called műfordítás, which is artful translation. So it's not direct translation, but localized translation.
Yeah,
We should add
exactly.
that.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. Yeah.
So why Hungary? How did you
You wanna
guys
start?
get here, and why are you here? And then let's talk about FlixBus. Just
Yes.
in short.
Just in short, okay. My uncle, one of my uncles, he met a Hungarian lady over 13 years ago in Mexico. He moved here. I came to visit once. I fell in love with the place. It's an amazing city. And I don't know, I like to say that the city started trapping me.
Okay. It's always like this. It's the ladies in the city, and the guys in the city.
Yeah, maybe. For me, it was.
For Lynn, it was.
Yeah. For me, it was actually, I used to live in London, but I was a bit fed up with my life in London, and I was just here for a few days visiting a friend, and I fell in love with the city, and I felt that I want to live here. This is my home. So I decided to move here. And at the time, it was very convenient because the company I used to work for in London, they also had a local office here, so I could just relocate really easily. So yeah, that's how I ended up here.
So how long have you been here?
I've been living in Hungary for 3.5 years.
Cool. And you?
5 years.
5 years. So you guys have been here for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. What would be the biggest challenge of living here as an expat?
Maybe the bureaucratic side of it, when you have to set everything up in the beginning, maybe like bank accounts and getting your Thai-kártya and SIM-kártya and all these things, especially if you don't speak Hungarian or if you're at a beginner level of Hungarian, because it's also like a rather complex process, I would say. But maybe that goes for every country. I don't know how it exactly works, but I think that's a first thing that is difficult. And also it might be, depending on where you come from, if you have any cultural differences, and you have to kind of learn to fit in. At least for me, I like to integrate into a society when I move somewhere. I want to, I like to have local friends, I like to learn the language, I like to to integrate. So of course in the beginning when you have to do all these adaptations and yeah. And for you?
I totally bureaucracy.
Yeah.
I stop there.
Yeah.
Integrating.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
probably harder for you because you come from Mexico and that's classed as a different country or region than the European people.
Yeah, it is. I mean, nowadays we are still listed as the third country.
Third country,
nationals,
yes.
Which is, I like to believe that my country is quite cosmopolitan.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite different.
But you know, the funniest thing is I used to work in relocation, and it was so funny watching Americans sitting beside Mexicans, people from the Emirates, Chinese people in the same room because if you guys don't know, well, you probably know if you're expats, that the Hungarian Immigration Office has two rooms or two areas. One for the third country because they say Hungary is the first country, and then there's European Union people, and then there's the third. And the third is everybody who's not Hungarian and not European. So that means North Americans too. And they've been used to being the VIPs everywhere. But in Hungary, they're not the VIPs. So they learn equality when they go to the immigration office.
I see.
Okay, why FlixBus?
Well, for me, it was I had been working for that other company for quite some time, and I felt that I needed something new, and I was very open for new opportunities. So I didn't actively look for a job, but I was open for anything. That's why I updated my LinkedIn profile, and I made sure I was open to any recruiters who would like to contact me. And then I was contacted by FlixBus. I think my main thing was that I didn't exactly know what I wanted to do, or I just knew I wanted to do something different. So when I was contacted by FlixBus, among others, but when I read the job description, I felt like, this sounds like something I want to do. Like I actually, you know, sometimes when you look for jobs, you read job descriptions and you think that, yeah, you know, I guess something like this. Yeah, I can do that. I have some skills in this. But this was actually, I read it and felt that this would be fun. I would like to do this. And I had not traveled yet by FlixBus, but I had heard about FlixBus, that it's this bus company traveling. You can travel very cheap through Europe. And especially if you're in Central Europe, it's very convenient because if it's 4 or 5 hours by bus, it's more or less the same or even more convenient than going to an airport, waiting for 2 hours, taking a flight, and then you're outside the city. So I really like the idea of, because I like traveling myself, and yeah, it just, yeah, the greenness caught me, and I, yeah, and then the whole interview process and everything went very well, and I felt that my interest for the company just grew, and I really wanted to work there, and luckily they wanted to have me. So yeah.
Nice. How about you?
Well, I saw the job posted on LinkedIn, and I started doing some research about the company. And when I read the job description, I realized that was sort of a dream job, like, to be honest. And then I had the first encounter, first round interview, second and third. It was, I don't know, like the whole atmosphere, it's so friendly, it's a startup, like people there are different, like they think outside the box.
Yeah, definitely.
And now that they wanted to do this localization team, I thought that was quite special. That means like having different nationalities working in the same team, so that brings like an extra, I don't know, extra spice to the team. And I don't know, I just liked it, and I'm still in love with my job.
Yeah.
That's awesome to hear that there's a company who pays attention to this type of multicultural vibe and to have I guess experts in all the regions, because you're an expert in the Swedish language because you're Swedish, and you're an expert in Spanish. But Mexican Spanish is different than European Spanish, right?
Let's say yes, but I was lucky because my family came from from Spain at some point.
Okay.
So I grew up with both cultures, and I grew up with both, let's say, languages, because it's one Spanish, but I mean the one from Mexico is different from the one from Argentina, from Venezuela, from Colombia. So you have many varieties there. But luckily, I'm in touch with both.
So if FlixBus ever goes over the pond to Mexico, you'll be there leading the way.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm taking care of the Spanish market in the US, so
Okay.
the Latin market there, and of course, if they would go to Mexico, like.
Yeah.
Next step.
Do you get? I'm sure that the number one thing that people ask you, do you get free tickets?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's one of the many perks working at FlixBus, and we can also give out discount vouchers to our friends and family.
Oh, nice.
Limited amount, so you prioritize the people you like.
Is FlixBus, does it have a headquarters here in Hungary, or does it go all over Europe and every country has its headquarters, or do you have the regional office here or something?
Well, the main office is in Munich, so it's in Germany, and of course we have regional offices for different markets. So we have an office in Stockholm, we have an office in Madrid, we have an office in Prague, we have in Paris. I can mention all the cities.
Yeah, many cities. Yeah.
We have in LA as well. So
we're gonna open in New York.
they're gonna open one in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So it's I've recently heard of FlixBus. I don't know, like half a year ago, as a very good, cheap alternative to plane travel.
Yeah.
I read through it. I mean, I usually travel by plane. The baggage restrictions are that's the first thing that popped up is like on the budget airlines you can only take like this much. But on
unless
the bus,
you pay,
and on the bus you can take a regular big old
you can have your hand luggage like a normal hand luggage size, and then you can have a bigger one that you can have down in the luggage room. So it's convenient.
Also, I read that there's Wi-Fi.
Yes.
On the buses.
Yes. There should be.
And also there are sockets that you can plug in your computer and your phone. You can recharge.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's convenient. Yeah, when you travel, you have the Wi-Fi, and if you run out of battery, you can charge your phone. And
for those millennials that have to work and they have to
travel,
so they can do it on the bus.
Yeah, or watch a movie if you're bored.
Yeah.
And the other advantage is that you can see the scenery, because if you're on a plane, you just see something. If you're lucky, there are no clouds and you can look down. But if there are clouds, you can't. You just see white. But here you can look around and see the mountains and everything.
Yeah.
And if you're bored, you can flip your computer up and you can watch Netflix.
Yeah. Or you can sleep.
Or you can sleep. Yes, sleep.
No.
What's sleep?
To other passengers.
Yeah. Talk to people, get to know other people.
Yes. The longest bus ride I took was probably in Brazil. It was a sleeping bus, which is really popular. Brazil it has these sleeping buses all over. It's a very popular type of transport, probably because their train system is not up to par. So this is a very popular thing, and it was surprisingly comfortable.
Nice.
How's the leg room on your buses?
It kind of, I think, it depends on the bus and where you're sitting. We have, for example, if you have the panorama seats at the front, obviously you have more room. Or if you have a table seat where you have a table, you also have more room. And then how much it's packed, of course, how many passengers and everything. But generally, I think it's a good leg room on the buses. Yeah.
That's good, because I'm 190, so it's important.
Yeah.
And on the budget airlines, I have to buy a
emergency exit seat.
Emergency exit seat, because it's just unbearable. I sit like this.
Yeah.
So
for me, it's not a problem. I have short legs. I fit in anywhere, and for me, it's like huge space anywhere I go, even on Wizz Air, and sitting in the middle is not a problem. So I never pay for my seat, because they always say that pay for your seat, otherwise you might be seated in the middle. And I'm like, I don't mind. It's okay.
The benefits.
Yeah.
The benefits. How big is your team here at the Hungarian headquarters?
You mean the office in general,
Yes.
or just our team?
Your office in general, and then your team.
So in our team, how many are we now?
Like they're saying something like 25 people, counting
Yeah.
interns.
Yeah.
Okay.
So altogether counting the localization team.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. And in our localization team, we are currently five. But we are
Okay.
recruiting, so we want
Oh,
more.
okay.
We want more awesome people in localization.
So if you're watching this, and what are the expectations that you have to meet to work with you?
Your awesomeness level has to be up here.
Okay, awesomeness level
Yeah,
way
like
up.
outside the screen.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You need to be proactive.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be willing to change because the environment in the company is quite, I would say it's like a chameleon. It's always changing, always shifting. And since we're a startup, it's going to keep on changing. So
Yeah. I think you should have a creative side, not be someone who just follows rules and this is how it is, but have cool ideas and yeah, bring in some creativity into the work. It's of course good if you have any marketing, translation skills, or linguistic background in some way.
Are there language expectations? English, I would suppose.
Yeah, yeah, English
And
of
then
course.
something other.
And then the local market, that's
Okay.
the target market that we're looking for. And
ideally they should be native speakers.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
or
Who are you,
extremely
who are
fluent
you
in the
working
way. Sorry.
right now? Which markets are you looking for? So if expats are watching right now, pay attention. Let me know. Let me know. Who are you looking for?
Ooh, we have a long list.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
We have
so
time. We have all the
Russian?
time.
Russian, French,
Italian,
Italian,
Dutch,
Dutch,
Danish.
Danish. Danish is really
Yeah,
important.
Danish, please.
Danish.
It's hard to find Danish people in Budapest. What did we not mention? Romanian,
Romanian.
Polish.
That's gonna be easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The list is long.
the list is long. Yeah.
Can you give us like an email or a contact information that we can post in the description so
Yeah, yeah,
people
yeah.
can contact you guys?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so
We can also give, we can give the link to on the LinkedIn page,
Okay.
FlixBus. If you go to jobs, you find the multilingual localization manager. And if
Cool.
you click there, you see the languages and for this position, all the details. And it's
awesome.
good, yeah.
But the most important thing is be awesome.
Super awesome.
Super awesome. As a startup, because we're operating as in a startup way. Profession.hu is not a startup, but our lab is operating in a way that a startup would. You can see we have lights and
Yeah.
cameras and stuff like that. So we are very flexible in terms of work hours and being here and doing this and doing that. The main thing is that the work has to be done. How is it with you guys? Do you have like a 9-to-5 thing, or is it
It's
flexible?
also flexible, yeah. We have flexible work hours. Preferably, you should be in the office around 9-ish or like after 9 and staying until afternoon. But if you have a day where you want to come earlier and leave earlier, or you want to coming later, you just work later. So
Yeah.
it's in the end, it's about
Come
getting
later,
the job.
leave earlier.
Yeah,
I mean, as you mentioned, as long
Yeah.
as the job is done,
yeah.
like, we're
It's-
quite flexible. We trust
yeah.
everyone.
Can you work from home or off-site or
Yeah,
home office type of
exactly.
deal?
Yeah, we can have home office, not on a full-time basis, but for reasons that if you have a day where you need to work from home for any reason, or
Okay. Sounds good.
yeah, so definitely.
Enjoy,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice. So, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
I hope you guys come back.
Yeah.
And we're gonna ask them if we can get a ride on a FlixBus, because I wanna get some video and some footage of the whole thing working, because
Yeah.
it seems like this bus company is very futuristic, or
Yeah.
or tries to be very future-proof
Yeah.
with the Wi-Fi. Oh look, it's in Hungarian.
Yeah. We didn't have an English one. Sorry.
Oh wow. So like the leg room and the Wi-Fi and the electricity and oh yeah, and it's environmentally friendly. How what's
Completely green.
is
Yeah.
it the color or
The color is green. Yeah. We also have now launched our second fully electric
cool.
FlixBus. Of course the electric, like, there are no long distance electric buses on the market except FlixBus, what I've been told, at least. Sorry if I'm.
You can actually go long distance with this electric bus.
Yeah,
Wow.
the problem is that they have to stop and charge, so we only have it one in France and one in Germany, and they go on a specific route.
Okay.
So they know that they have their charger stations, yeah, it's
Cool.
it's really cool.
So I really want to test it out. So I hope we'll get to ride the FlixBus. Or one of the FlixBuses, maybe go to, I don't know, London or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to take a trip through Europe and see how it actually works and report back to our viewers.
Yes.
And we'll put everything in the description, the link to FlixBus and the job description thing, LinkedIn, whatever. And
Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Click. Oh yeah, do the bell, everything. And thank you guys for being here.
Thank you so much.
I hope you guys come back and
Yeah.
Let's find somebody to work with you guys in your team.
Cool. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for inviting us. Yeah.
Thanks.
Join our beautiful team.
Yeah.
Let's we'll probably okay, whatever.